lovely Scorpios. Scorpio, I hope you're well. I had a really interesting vision for you guys. I saw someone gingerly picking their way through what looked like a pretty intense obstacle course. They were wearing combats. Initially, they were moving quite slowly, methodically, carefully around all these obstacles. And then they realized that they were lagging behind. And it's as if they had this injection of fire. And they thought, right, I'm going to do this. And they sort of changed gear, moving around these obstacles that were put in their way, dodging various things that sort of came out of nowhere. A whistle blew, and they felt someone patting them on the back. Congratulations, well done. And that's where the vision ended, Scorpio. So it may be you feel, Scorpios, you've gone through a bit of a challenging time. It might be that you've had a lot to deal with, to cope with. You may have had to deal with a few curveballs, but I feel as if, Scorpio, you're sort of touching down in a brand new world. That's what I'm feeling. It may be you've realized your power. It may be you've now understood your talent. I don't feel before, Scorpio, you were sitting in this confident energy. You may have just been coasting your way through life, stepping very delicately around situations. What you're realizing is sometimes you need to just delve in and push forward. And because I think you've done that, Scorpio, you are now seeing the rewards. Let's get into this reading. This is the Sanctus Concordia. If you feel this is for you, you resonate with this, you can always book a reading on my website. It's down below. And I'm actually putting out a brand new reading option, delving into your past life. So if you're interested in that, that's something new. All the decks are listed, and of course the link to join the channel if you'd like to become a member. Scorpio. You may feel as if you've just gone through the motions on automatic. It's as if that wasn't really me, was it? Did I do that? Wow, I did that. Whew, that was really tough. I don't know where I got the strength from. I don't know where I got the courage from, but I did it. Yeah, it's that sort of energy I'm feeling for you. And now there's going to be a sense of peace after the storm. And you're thinking about your next new cycle. That's what I'm getting here. All right. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. October 2024. October 2024. Thank you, Michael. I don't know why I'm hearing the phrase, time waits for no man. You may feel, Scorpios, as if you have wasted time somehow. You're no longer sitting in that mindset. You are determined to make this new cycle work for you. Yeah. The Lovers. So Scorpio, you may have fought to be with a person that you love. You may have gotten out of a long-term relationship. Or Scorpio, you have someone on your mind, and after removing the obstacles, you're now ready to progress into this. For some of you, Scorpio, you're thinking about a Gemini. The Emperor. Wow. So Scorpio, you're coming through as the Emperor. I may be connecting with a masculine Scorps. Or Scorpio, you could be being approached as a feminine by an Emperor. You may have been in a relationship with someone else that may now have ended, and you can move forward with this Emperor into a brand new relationship. Take it as it resonates, guys. In the past, Scorpio, the devil, really? Okay. Was that your obstacle course? Yeah. You may have had a few challenges to overcome. After that time, Scorpio, the Eight of Cups. Yeah. So you went through this difficult, challenging obstacle course, okay? Physically, emotionally draining, but you got out of it. And with the Eight of Cups, you have walked away. What you're thinking about now, Scorpio, is the Six of Swords. Yes, look at how calm you are. Whoa, that was a challenge. But I'm hearing you're home free. I'm also hearing, Scorpio, touchdown. Okay. In the immediate future, the Strength card. You're holding back from doing anything too impulsive. It's as if now you're looking at building your new life. You don't want to rush into this new cycle. I've just got out of this toxic situation. I've done it and I'm pretty damn proud of myself. I've moved to calmer waters, but I'm not going to rush in. I'm going to sit and think about things. Think about the best way to do this, the best way to handle this, because I want to make sure this really works. In your fear, Scorpio, the Page of Swords. Fearing that someone is going to say no, fearing someone's going to give you a difficult message of truth. Fearing maybe, Scorpio, of rejection, or fearing this isn't going to pan out the way you want it to. Just fear, Scorpio, and as I always say, fear is a self-created emotion based on negative past experiences. Okay, guys? In the environment is the Ace of Swords. So whomever you're holding back from, Scorpio, knows the truth, and they're sitting in this very blunt energy. This could either be someone, Scorpio, who's watched you get over these obstacles, kept an eye on you, maybe on social media, or this is someone who knows the truth on an intuitive level, and they're almost waiting for the communication to come through from you. What you're hoping for, Scorps, is the Page of Pentacles. What's really amusing, Scorpio, is I think you've coped with all these issues, drama, problems, curveballs, like a warrior. But when it comes to approaching this person, you approach them with the Page energy, very, very, very delicately. Is it because, Scorpio, you're worried that they're going to push you back? They're going to say no? Are you nervous that they're going to bombard you with questions? Well, I don't think they are, Scorpio, because for some reason they kind of know exactly what's happened. Okay? In the outcome, Scorpio, we have the World. Embracing a new cycle, embracing change. Whatever this is for you, it heralds a very different life than you have been living. But I feel you're ready for that, Scorpio, because you've recognized how much you can cope with. You've recognized your strength and your courage. It's almost as if this obstacle course has showed you who you really are, and you're embracing that new persona. Clarification for you guys. Yeah, you're on the move with the Knight of Wands. I don't get any type of player energy at all, Scorpio. I feel this is you finally feeling that you can now go and get what you've wanted. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Fast communication and a lot of passion. Whoever is sat in the Ace of Swords kind of knows intuitively what you've been through. They may have also ended a cycle, and I feel they understand that you're going to be reaching out. It's as if they're just waiting for it. Page of Wands. They may be waiting for good news, and they're thinking about the Hierophant. Now, Scorpio, you may have got out of a marriage, okay? You may just be home free, and this is someone wanting to be with you. They're hoping that you're going to communicate to say, all right, I'm now single. You could be hoping to communicate with a Taurian or a Leo, but whomever this is thinking about culture, religion, community, and maybe marriage. And with the Page of Wands, this is someone expecting good news. Underneath the deck, guys, we have the Page of Cups. Scorpio, you may be thinking of a child at this time, or for some of you, you may want to apologize to someone. It may be you want to apologize to someone for being a little bit cold and analytical in the past. You may want to say that you were standing at crossroads trying to make a serious decision, and you may have had to detach from your emotion in order to do that. But Scorpio, here you are. You've got through this obstacle course. You've moved yourself to calmer waters, and you're now considering communicating with this person. Archangel Michael, why is Scorpio thinking about the Lovers and the Emperor? Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. Scorpio, I think you moved towards someone in the past. You may have moved someone into a third-party situation whilst you were married, sitting in the energy of the Emperor. Now, you may be looking back in regret because you may not have been honest with the person that you had an affair with, that you were married at the time. You may have tried to hide that. You may have felt that if you said to this person, oh, you know, I'm very attracted to you, but just so that you know I'm a married man, they probably would have run for the hills. So you kept that to yourself, and what you're thinking about was that was a mistake. Because Scorpio, I feel you developed emotions for whoever this was. Yes, you did. You sat in overindulgence, but you also sat, Scorpio, in a lot of happiness. Oh my goodness, if only I wasn't married, this would have been my perfect person. What are you thinking about, Scorps? The Death card. I think you're very proud of yourself because you've managed to completely transform your situation. You've ended a cycle. I think, Scorpio, what you've been doing is you have been looking at the past, assessing your future, but the next step for you is major, so you're not wanting to rush it. Yeah, Four of Swords. You're still contemplating what you've been through. You may have a sense now, Scorpio, that everything is nice and calm. Everything is now nice and calm. Yeah, justice. Scorpio, you may feel as if you've got justice somehow. For some of you, this is you balancing your life by ending a relationship. And look at what you are considering. Not only did you have the strength to sit in self-love, but you are now able to move towards the person that you want to be with. Beautiful. In the past, Scorpio, you had a challenge with the devil. Wasn't easy. Eight of Swords. Yeah. In your head, what am I going to do about the situation I'm in? Feeling really stressed. How do I manage this? The Ten of Wands. This was not easy. Wow, Scorpio. It may well be that this is you understanding that a long-term relationship was over, but you couldn't face ending it. You couldn't face ending it. This was also the time, Scorpio, that you met and fell for this person from your past. So, Scorpio, in the immediate past with the Eight of Cups, I think you took charge. I think you gathered up the strength to do this. It wasn't easy. Yep, Knight of Swords. It's as if this is you charging into the fray. I'm going to do this. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm determined to have victory. Yes. Wow. Scorpio. And you brought the tower down. Wow, Scorpio. You brought the tower down. And with the energy of judgment, whoever you were dealing with, whoever was causing you all these problems, had to face Judgment Day. What you're thinking about now is, okay, the battle is over. I've got myself out of this tricky situation. I'm moving forward. And now I have to think about this delicate situation. How am I going to reapproach this person? What are you considering here, Scorpio? Bless you. 5 of Pentacles. All right, guys, you may have had some financial loss in getting out of the situation you were in. Wasn't easy, Scorpio. But with the 3 of Pentacles, you are rebuilding. You're rebuilding. I also feel, Scorpio, you're wanting to rebuild a connection with this person you want to return to. This is the person you fell in love with in the past. What are you considering here? The 3 of Wands. You're hoping, Scorpio, that there's going to be success. You're wanting to embrace change. You're wanting to move forward. You're just keeping your fingers crossed that this person is going to open the door. So in the immediate future, we have the Strength card and the Ace of Swords. You're holding back from communicating with this person. You may still be trying to decide, when is the right time? How should I approach them? What would I say? They seem to already have the truth. It may be they've done some research and found a few things out, found out you weren't actually single, but you may be single now. It might be this is someone who is looking at a new cycle themselves. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Strength card and the Ace of Swords for Scorpio? Do we have timing? Thank you, Michael. 21st of November. Archangel Michael's pointing forward. Okay, to January the 13th. Okay. So November, December, and the beginning of January is going to be relevant. Now, guys, I know you're saying, Debs, we're in October, but I have to go with what Archangel Michael is telling me, okay? So Scorpio, your person sat in the Ace of Swords, the Moon. They may have found out the truth. They're sitting in a bit of fear, but they're also expecting you to reach out. We have 2 people looking at each other here. You're waiting for the right time. They're sitting looking at their phone, okay? What is this person thinking about? Yeah, okay. With the 2 of Pentacles, Scorpio, they may have found out that you weren't single. And with the energy of the Queen of Swords, what they're thinking about is, if Scorpio moves towards me, as they did before, pretending as if they just had other things to do in the last few months, pretending that they're single, I'm going to have to give them a piece of my mind. This is someone ready for battle. But I think, Scorpio, what they may be intuiting is you are actually now home free. What's this person's situation? What are they thinking about? They've been working on their finances with the 8 of Pentacles. And with the 9 of Pentacles, this is someone single and stable. How are they feeling? How are they feeling at this point? They're tired. They're drained. This is someone who may have had a lot of issues with other people. This is someone who may have had their own trials and tribulations to get through. People that hid the truth, people that wanted to use them in some way. This is someone who has basically had enough. This is someone, Scorpio, who has had enough. So that's how you know that you need to treat this person very, very carefully. Because it's almost as if you feel that if you put a foot wrong, if you say something that is a little bit off, they're just going to lose it. They're just going to lose it. And you won't see this person for dust. So you're a little bit nervous, but they kind of know intuitively that soon you're going to be reaching out. What is this person's energy? What are they concentrating on? Okay, they're pretty powerful, sitting in the energy of the Magician. Maybe a Virgo, Scorpio or Gemini. Strong Gemini with the Lovers. Scorpio with the Tower. Four of Cups. Scorpio, they're not feeling very receptive. If you approach this person and say, hey, how are you? It's been a while. I'd love to see you. When you meet up with them, they're not going to throw their arms around you and say, oh my gosh, it's great to see you again. They're probably going to stand there with a bit of a cold stare and say, okay, well, what have you got to tell me? They're very, very guarded, because I feel this is someone, Scorpio, who's had to sit in a self-protective energy for quite a long time, and they're sick of it. It's as if, oh my goodness, just someone else, I'm going to have to push back because I don't trust them. They don't want to sit in that energy, but it's as if they feel that they're permanently in fight or flight, and they hate it. They would love to be able to relax. This is someone who I feel would love to be able to say, oh yeah, sure, let's go for this, let's do this. I don't know how it's going to work out, but we can try. This is someone who would love to sit in that energy, but they've gone through too much. And so this is someone who's built a massive wall around them. So this is someone who's just a little bit tense, okay? So you're holding back, Scorpio. It's as if, oh, okay, the obstacle course was a cinch compared with this. The Hermit. You could be thinking about a Leo or a Virgo. You're still sort of sat proverbially in your cave, Scorpio, as if you're thinking, if I just make a tiny move towards this person, they're going to come out with a shotgun. You're slightly worried. You are feeling a bit nervous about this. Five of Swords. What you're contemplating, Scorpio, is you sabotaged this connection in the past. You did feel burdened about this. I mean, Scorpio, you have a conscience, right? This isn't you as the quintessential bad boy. This is you just falling for someone and thinking, I don't have the courage to tell them I'm not single. I mean, everyone is human. But what you don't know, Scorpio, is you probably picked the worst person to have a fling with, because this is someone who has been hurt several times before. It may be that you were the last straw. It may be that after you, they thought, that's it, I'm going to concentrate on my career and I'm not interested in meeting anyone else ever. I think, Scorpio, you want to turn them around. I feel as if you want to break down this person's walls, but it's not going to be easy. What are you doing at this point of time? I think with the Five of Wands, I mean, you are determined to fight off the competition for this person, but you're also thinking about the drama in the past. You don't want to ring this person and have them put the phone down on you. Or if you email this person, you don't know whether or not it's going to go into their junk email inbox or whether or not they're going to read it and just ignore it. You may be nervous about turning up on their doorstep. So what do you do? What do you do? What are you thinking about here, Scorpio? What are you thinking about? Yeah. You know you left this person upset with the Five of Cups, very disappointed, you know. You probably realised that they found out that you weren't single. And with the Five of Cups, I think you believe the best bet is to move towards them very gently, very slowly, with an apology to begin with. I'm so sorry for what happened in the past. What you're thinking about is, if they accept your apology, that's the first step. Because I think, Scorpio, you realise this is gently, gently, gently with this person. What else are you going to be doing? You're going to be touching on the past. So after you apologise, Scorpio, if they are receptive, and if this is face to face, they may just be still looking at you with a blank stare. You may go on to say, can I at least explain what happened in the past, and wait to see what they say. Again, they may not say very much, Scorpio, so you may just carry on and say what you need to say, which may be something like, I was in a really toxic relationship. I'm so sorry I wasn't honest with you. Since that time, I've managed to get out of it. I've been healing. I've been concentrating on my finances, and I really wanted to touch base with you to apologize. It may be all you say. Anything else? Okay, Temperance. Scorpio, we're getting down to brass tacks. If you felt this person possibly mistakenly pigeonholed you as the biggest player in history, then you want to set the record straight. I don't usually behave like that. I was just very, very attracted to you. And I know I was off and on in your life because I was in a relationship with somebody else. I'm really sorry. I have tempered my passions. I'm never going to act in that way again. It caused a lot of problems. And I just wanted you to know I've changed. It may well be, Scorpio, in the nicest sense, what you're saying to this person is, I've matured. I've realized that I caused my own issues by my behavior. So what you're saying to this person is, I hope that you will give me time to prove that to you. Scorpio, anything else? The Three of Cups. I think you're going to soften this rather serious conversation because this person may still be looking at you, having not said anything, which may be a bit unnerving. I think you're going to soften this energy by saying to this person, look, can we go out? Can we go out and have a coffee? Can we go out and have a glass of wine? I really just want to relax with you because I think we have a lot more to talk about. It's been a while, What's the energy between you two? What's the energy, please? Interesting. Four of Pentacles. What you're thinking about, Scorpio, is it's taken a lot of courage to reapproach this woman. You've been holding back for a long time. What this woman is contemplating, Scorpio, is should she give you a second chance or should she say no? She may be very guarded. She may be sitting in self-protective energy, but I don't think she's going to say no. What is she going to say? What is she going to say? The Two of Swords. Now, in this particular image, we have a woman here with both swords down, as if she's surrendering. She may have been tempted initially, Scorpio, to cut you out, to say, I can't see you, I'm busy, but she may relent and agree to have, a proper long conversation with you, maybe out and about. You could be trying to find somewhere quiet. She may not, Scorpio, if you turn up at her house, she may not invite you in. Okay, you're going to have to cope with that. She's very nervous. She's very nervous. She's got her swords ready, but she's not crossing them in front of you. Okay? So Scorpio, to end the reading, we have the World. You've closed out a cycle and you're hoping to move into a new cycle with this person. What have you closed out? The Ace of Wands. Okay. Scorpio, you may have been led by your passions before. Okay. That could be, physical passion. It can be you being super impulsive. It can be you flying off the handle in rage over silly things. You've tempered your passions and you're now wanting to move forward in a calmer manner. What else have you ended? What else have you ended? I think, Scorpio, you've also ended sitting in a place of stress. Stress about this awful situation you were in. Stress relating to approaching this person that you want to be with. It hasn't been easy. What else have you tempered? Yeah, doing anything too risky. You're not sitting in any type of risky energy now. That's come to an end. Because Scorpio, apart from anything else, you are not going through what you went through before. No way. What are you going to talk to this woman about? If there's a long series of conversations, there may well be. Wow, 10 of Swords. Scorpio, if you know you didn't tell this person the truth, you may say to them, I'm sorry I betrayed you. I'm really, really, really sorry I betrayed you. It was selfish of me. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to lose you, but I was in another relationship. It may be, Scorpio, you want to admit that you were betrayed in a relationship you were in the past, which is why we've got this devil energy. Maybe you were very unhappy, which is why you moved towards this woman to begin with. What else are you saying to this woman, Scorpio? Oh, bless. Knight of Cups. Okay. There may well be a revealing of your emotion. You may say to this person, you know, I didn't tell you before, but I did have strong feelings for you. I couldn't tell you because I hadn't been honest with you, but I can tell you now because I'm a free man. What else are you going to say? This is a very emotional period of time for you, Scorpio. Could be over several conversations. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Again, you may apologize if you cause this woman heartbreak, or you may say that you were heartbroken because initially you may have wanted a friends with benefits type thing. What you're realizing is you fell in love with this woman. What else are you guys going to talk about here? The Chariot. There may be a conversation about a Cancerian, or you may be talking to a Cancerian, Scorpio. Or with the energy of the Chariot, you may want to say to this person that you've left the situation you were in. You may simply say, you know, I moved out of living with my person. I'm now living elsewhere. Okay. Yes, you may say to them, Scorpio, that you've actually moved to a different area with the Ace of Pentacles. What is this person going to say? The 7 of Cups. They may say to you that they were very confused in the past because it may well be, Scorpio, you were very off and on with them. They may admit that finally they twigged that you weren't single. Anything else? 7 of Wands. They may admit that if you tried to reach out to them before, they may admit that's why they were defensive, because they realized that you weren't honest with them. They may admit that. So Scorpio, let's have a look to see if this has a chance of working out. The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is going to shift you both in this new direction. You were destined to meet. And I think, Scorpio, with the 6 of Pentacles, this is going to be an equal give and take relationship. This is going to work, Scorpio. Because of your courage, because of your determination to get out of the situation you were in, because of your bravery, moving towards this woman or back towards this woman to admit the truth, I think the divine is going to allow this. It's going to take some time. It may well be that you two spend several weeks, you know, patching up the foundation of this. You will need to treat this woman gently, I feel, but I think this could grow into something rather beautiful, you know? Yeah. So, Scorps, I'm leaving the reading there, a lovely reading. Do let me know, and you cross-watchers let me know if this is your story. Take care of yourselves, and of course, I'm sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Scorpio.